We're at it again.
Hey everybody, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. How you doing, Arch?
I'm doing good. I'm ready for more of Blueprints. Blueprints is a really, really good game.
We've accomplished a few things, but we're not really close to solving the mystery yet.
Yeah, so we're gonna just be grinding out a few puzzles, having a good time today. So, last time we discovered one of the red envelopes. That was a thing. We also started in on a solving the puzzles of because each of the rooms has, because we originally had seen the without puzzle from the very first episode. We were noticing that in the
commissary shop.
Yeah. And this is just... Shelter's pretty good. The tomb...
Each time you draft a dead end, spread 5 money in the tomb. So we'd have to come back to get it. Shelter... Needs 3 red rooms.
The shelter's really good. The tomb is new, and might give us new lore, but the blocking 3 red rooms is really good.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted just for the sake of the lore.
Yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, we realized that every room in the house has one of those puzzles, but not every room has the paintings for the puzzle. So we're deciphering the message. I have my notepad, I have my...
I hate how janky the stairwell gets.
Yeah, because it yanks your camera and makes you walk looking in a certain direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of... It's like nauseating, but to the left. This is a big room. Holy crap.
Well, it is, in theory, a tomb. Probably the family tomb. Hello.
That looks...
So some of these are missing candles, and some of these
You want me
candles
to
aren't lit.
take a picture?
Yeah, probably a good idea. Just next to the frame.
That is a good frame. And that... Ooh. Ooh.
Each of our journeys comes to a conclusion in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it?
No, that actually kind of feels like there's... Hello.
How many more of these statues do? Did anything change over here?
No.
Alright.
But that may have slid something...
Can you go back? Alright, we're gonna keep exploring, and then we'll fuck with it.
This might be where the 4th gas thing is.
Yeah, that's likely. It's big enough. It's another candle thing.
With only 2 candles. Can you take the candles out of it?
Thanks.
Nope.
I'm doing the thing that I do.
Aha.
That might very well be it, or there might be another thing like it. That one moves. I'm doing the thing that I do in Labyrinths where I hug the right-hand wall to make sure I don't miss anything.
Yeah. Which doesn't always work, but is generally very thorough.
Anytime you have a maze where the walls are connected like this, it works. But like, if you're on something like this, and you only do the left-hand wall...
Are all the statues able to move their hands like that?
Maybe. Because that one was able to. This one is. They all also have different things.
Yeah, each of them has had a different farming tool.
Well, not just farming tools.
Yeah, that's a duster.
Interesting. Anything in those candles?
Ooh. That looked like a...
Yeah, but don't.
Okay.
I mean, you're dead, so...
Simon, so here's where it all ends. At least for me. and of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father, and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life? For the sake of our own. At the sake of our own. Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumps me into this sunless hall? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp walls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, then I would cherish this tomb more than oak, and Seymour and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as a hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric.
So that's oak, spruce, and sycamore.
Yeah. And to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here, within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair.
Wish I had the magnifying glass for that.
Yeah, I did too, but I didn't see any, hidden things. So I haven't seen any list of tools that... And the angels all have different tools in hand.
At this point, we've seen all of it. So, starting from the entrance.
We have a broom. We have a... That looks like a brush of some kind. That is some sort of...
Rod, staff,
Yeah.
baton.
And it couldn't just be as simple as raising them all down, right?
Probably not.
That's a baker's. That's a chimney sweep. I was hoping his letter would mention a bunch of tasks, but it did not.
I feel like we probably don't have what we need to actually solve this puzzle.
Did we get all the angels?
I think so. So
It's not really interactable, but it feels important.
Mm-hmm.
Unless that is the... Is that like the layout of the...
Maybe, but there's not enough statues.
Well, there are 3 unlit and 3 lit. I wish there was a map. Is there a map?
Not that I know.
No, it's just the tomb.
Are there only 6 statues? Oh.
One, 2, 3. Four, 5.
6, 7.
There are 7 statues.
Alright.
Ah. 7 angels.
He mentioned that he'd rather be buried outside. So, oh. Someone had a shovel.
Yeah, he loved gardening.
Pitchfork.
And there was one with a...
Who just an apple shovel.
Is that a shovel or a peel?
Say peel, but I swore one of them had a shovel. So maybe I'm thinking of that.
It's not the one across from us, right? No, that one has the rod.
I feel like we don't have what we solve this.
Yeah, no, we're missing some sort of context to this, or it's one of those puzzles. As it is, I still don't know what sort of weird brush thing that one of the angels is holding. Is it like a riding crop, or is it... Because that doesn't really make sense, because... Or is it like a brush for, like, cleaning something? I don't recognize the tool.
Honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it was a switch. But that seems counter to the tone of this game. Making sure they're all back up.
Yep, they're all back up now. Yeah, we're missing something.
We're missing of some kind.
For sure.
Well, we'll find dead ends, and the money will get deposited here, so we'll come back later.
Yeah. We'll want to build for extra steps, but that's like...
Should I grab the microchip?
I feel like we're going to be coming back outside anyway. We can just grab it then if we find a spot that needs it. Oh yeah, let's fill out the sides. Parlor early, or...
hallway to get to the end?
Yeah. It's a good early thing. As always, that's an incorrect statement. Well, there's the commissary. That's a... We might want that later, though. Let's grab the pantry.
Pantry or parlor?
The pantry. We'll get it out the way. Nanner. Start with, I guess, the spare green room?
Yeah. We saved the patio for later because...
It'll spread to all the others.
Double checking the... okay, we have all the things on the bottom two.
All the bottom three, yep. Or do we want to just do the closet to get it out the way? And
do you still have the picture of where the good dick spots are?
Absolutely do. I have not deleted a single picture. It's mostly on the east side. But we're in the third rank, so that is a good spot for it.
Bucket?
Yeah.
We don't have a shovel yet.
Yeah, a shovel.
Well, some bitch.
Hey. Well, that's... Well...
Okay, it's officially...
well...
Okay, there we go. But with 3 duds on this particular plot, I'm surprised. Swing hall? Guess it only spawns on the west wing.
Yeah. Let's, do you want to keep forging ahead into the later part of the...
Or do we want to double back to the hallway and go? Or we can just go through the corridor.
We can? Yeah, I'm actually kind of ambivalent either way.
It's an annoying spot for the chapel. We also built the storeroom. It's not the worst. We don't have any keys yet.
Yeah, we could get the keys started. And it's a dead end, so, you know. There's a gem on the table. And... oh, yeah. This is what rank? Is this 3 or 4? We're still in 3. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I've already got that.
And it's tying tier, so...
Yeah, it's R.
Making sure I didn't miss anything.
Probably draft a dead end. Or we could draft the Nook.
Looks not a bad idea. I don't know if we're gonna want it.
The guest bedroom?
Yeah, it's good.
10 extra steps.
Or we could do the observatory, get that out of the way.
I say save the gems for other more worthwhile stuff.
I mean, the observatory is kind of worthwhile. We get goodies for it. Make sure we miss nothing.
I was hoping we would find the nursery, but oh well.
Damn. Parlor?
Yeah, the parlor. We'll get that out the way.
I was hoping for another hallway situation.
Yeah, something straight away that we could... ooh, the magnifying glass. So when we go back to the thing, that'll be helpful.
The other two statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty.
That is a lie.
Right, because the word's flipped. Which means they're in here.
They gotta be.
Security or bedroom? Probably security.
I mean, yeah, that is a... Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Since we're here...
Let's just... Then we just gotta power them off. Do we want to try to get to the lab thing and start a experiment from here? Never mind. We could just...
Yeah, laboratory. Because that'll let us get to the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Now we can run an experiment.
Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, gain a key, gem, or die.
For each bedroom you draft after your second. What do you think?
Thinking one of these two. But then, key, gem, or die selects randomly after.
Well, we did set security doors to high.
Do you want to do security door and then this one?
And hope for more keys?
Yeah.
It's that, or we do the bedrooms and then just hope for keys in the bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the security doors. Alright.
Breaker box.
Closet. Gets it out the way. And we got a reroll. That's nice. We got a reroll. We got a key. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Double checking if I'm missing anything else in here.
We're still in the bottom part, so...
Sarah? No.
The chapel will completely lock us off from the entrance hall, won't it?
Yep. We'd have to go through the chapel to get to security. The archives, at the very least, has a through line.
Yeah, the archives is a through line, but it's going to cripple us the rest of the thing.
Yeah.
The commissary will just mean that we have to go through the pantry area to get up into the upper house.
And we have to hope that everything from the West Wing Hall is branching this way.
Yeah.
Do you want to reroll?
Yeah, we got 2 red rooms. This might be the time to use the reroll.
Well.
Kitchen?
Kitchen. And we'll save our money for later. But what's on the menu for tonight? If we have the trophy room, it gives us an extra 10 steps.
Do we want to buy any food now?
Now we still got a bunch of steps.
But I guess we're proceeding from the West Wing.
Don't really have a choice.
Alright.
snook.
Yeah, I guess that's the move.
This run may not go.
Might not, but we've learned some things.
How we doing on the pictures?
Okay, so actually we're in the tier where... So actually back in the West Wing Hall, there was one that we needed. But otherwise, this tier we're good on. So that one is car and card.
That's a D. Alright, so the den's a good call. The veranda's a good call. I'm gonna say den because it gives us options.
Yeah, den gives us options and it's a freebie. Now, the den is tier 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tub and tube, that's an E, we've already got that.
It does not want us to go to that side of the house.
Well...
It's either corridor to keep going that, or it's
up through the foundation, and then we'll have to try to go back down. I say let's do the corridor.
We might get lucky and get the Great Hall. No, but we do have the drawing room. That gives us options.
Yeah, that gives us a big number of options. So this one is 5-2?
Yep, pilot and plot.
Oh, you know what? I bet you the one to the right of it is a G.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet so. Oh, we're in the drawing room.
And I believe that's the one where it's the 2 on the, yeah.
Tiger and chair, yep. From this room, let us go down. Just save the passageway.
The bedroom would just... No, it doesn't dead end us. Save the gems, use the bedroom.
We're concerned we're not going to be able to get to the middle square.
Let's redraw.
Oh, that's right. It's the drawing room. Well, nursery?
Or we could get the dark room out of the way. Because I think... Yeah?
Fuck it. Even if there was loot, we can't grab it while it's dark.
Alright, it really doesn't matter what this ends on. And none of these cost money. Let's do the right one.
Dining room. Alright.
Alright, not what I expected, but...
Well, that's the claim exchange.
Do we want to use the claim exchange?
I know it's a dead end. I don't know what this one is. This might be the hallway, because it's gem requirement 2.
It might, or it might be any of the other gem requirement 2 ones. I don't think we should be spending gems blind.
I know this one's a dead end.
It is.
So it's between these two.
I say let's take the coat check, because we can grab the key. Okay. We're still on tier 5, right?
Tier 4.
Tier 4, we've already got it. We just need tier 6 and above.
Do we want to retrieve it?
I mean, yeah, it looks like we're headed towards the exterior walls. We can always recheck it.
Yeah, we should have extra steps. Back to the drawing room. Well.
I would love that, but we really should... Okay, actually. If we do the utility closet, it's going to make it harder to get over there.
But we can turn off all the security doors, so it'll be in the higher floors.
Which will be better for progressing in the house once we start going up from the den. Less likely to get stuck.
You know what? Fuck it. It's a rough call, but it might be. Awesome.
Let's turn on the dark one. Let's turn on the garage. Let's turn off the gymnasium.
And I'm not fucking with this again.
No, we already know what that does.
We have this one, right?
Yeah, we are looking for at the foundation level or above.
Workshop?
Do we have much in our inventory right now?
We have a shovel, magnifying glass, and suit.
Yeah, let's do the workshop. We'll progress up.
Okay. We have not been in this room yet.
We have not. I think we're also in tier 6 now. Ooh, that's number 8.
Stones cut by hand and letters wrought, to spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. So 8 is message.
Okay, hold on.
You think give yourself enough room?
Didn't think there was that much.
So we found 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Hey.
Observatory.
Yeah.
And we got our gym back. Still pointing the right way, still pointing. So we're up to 6. No.
Diamondus Minor.
And
The twins.
alright.
Okay.
I didn't think we get both things, so that would be
Yeah, okay. Observatory is good again. I thought it was each one would only happen once. Alright, so we're at the very top. We have... Or no,
we have this one, because it's 7. Yep.
Yep. We need the one from the...
We need the one from the workshop.
Yeah. Is...
Grain and grain, Jeep. Either Commissary or Boudoir.
Let's do the boudoir. This gives us the rerolls were a good choice.
And it might still be a gem.
Oh, there is. Weird that it was open this time. Special keys?
No, we should say, because it's the secret card key, we should say that for these ones.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm just wondering if it'll work.
Probably. Billiard room, the foundation.
Yeah. Yep. Now the billiard room. Where are we?
6-2.
6-2. We've already seen. 1 times 7, or no, 14 divided by 7 is 2. 18. Nope.
Divided by 3 is 6.
I didn't see the purple. Okay, so that's 8 minus 7 is 1, times 18 divided by 3 is 6. Hey, it's a key.
Silver key.
Oh, it's the silver key,
Foundation.
which gives us options. Ooh, turnip.
Rock. Of course it's worth picking up. You take the rock, you throw it at a window, you see if the window's repaired itself tomorrow. And if not, you're fucking rich. You'll pay for a new window.
A coin.
See? Use that coin, fix the window.
Alright.
Do we try it? See if it works?
Yeah, it probably won't. Alright, let's see the silver key.
This should be the expensive shit.
The weight room.
Waster?
It's gonna cost 6 gems.
3 gems. We have 6.
Or yeah, it's gonna cost us half our gems, or we use one of our rerolls. But we do.
Actually, if we use the silver key and these are all 4-door rooms, then doing the reroll may not be a bad idea.
Makes sense. There we go. The gymnasium. Conference room.
Conference room.
Or the gymnasium, because we turned it off.
We did turn it off. Passageway is also not a bad idea because it gives us more options.
I'm actually going to say the gymnasium because it... Oh no, but it goes up.
Yeah.
Does the conference room go straight across?
It does.
Let's draft the conference room.
So I already read these notes.
Is there anything in that black line right there? The one that's like... No.
So, in theory, the safe code is 90830.
It's not. That is a printed memo, so that is a lot.
No.
Where are we? We are in tier 6. So what is the puzzle in this room? Stagnant stage.
There aren't pictures of the foundation.
Nope. And there never will be.
Now, unfortunately, we placed the foundation, so we're probably just gonna have to guess what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think we've actually... No, we've been to the office, but the office is safe.
Now, the chapel actually might not be a bad thing. It would allow us to go down.
Chapel would allow us to go down. I'm down for that.
Yeah. It also gets it out of the fucking pool. Because It is a useful enough room from its doors use, but like...
Well, either way, it's a dead end. Or I could reach it. If we do the patio...
It'll spread them to the conference room.
Exactly.
We don't have that many green rooms. We have like 3.
Yeah, this would
which
be
is
the third.
It's not that much. Do we wanna try to re-roll and get something that goes straight down?
We can try. We also Already know what the letters are.
Yeah. I'm just thinking we also want to try and use that secret garden key.
Right. But we specifically need a locked door, so yeah. Need to try the reroll. Library's not a bad idea either. Because it gives us the uncommon groups.
But we're not going to be able to draft from them.
Right. Oh, while drafting in the library. I thought it was.
Yeah, so do we want to just use the reroll?
Fuck
Spend it if we got it. Oh, the pool.
Yeah, let's just go further down. Why not? But also, there's no pictures in here, is there?
No, it's just the various angels. Hang on a second. Are these?
Son of a bitch. Alright. Rod.
The baker. The farmer.
And they have numbers.
Oh, and that is a jockey. That is a jockey.
Yep. Alright, so let's write them down. Their numbers and their tool.
Okay. Yep.
So, number 1 is a hoe.
1 is the gardener.
Number 2 is the baker.
2, baker.
3 is the farmer with a pitchfork.
Farmer.
4 is the chimney sweep. 5 is the broom.
Is the broom.
6 is the jockey. Which makes 7 the rod. The clip.
Alright. Well, now we have that puzzle solved.
Hey, another key.
Nice.
Oh, tag intent.
We are in row 4. No, row 5 is a T. We already know that. Special keys?
Special key. Welcome to the Secret Garden.
Nice.
And it keeps going down. Okay. Okay. Ew, shit. Point us back to the chapel. Interesting. Hello, Moon. Okay. Let's make all 3 of them point towards them.
And that's one of the antechamber levers.
So, in theory, we just have to, from the foundation or the chapel, go up into the top left.
Okay. Well, we have found this. That is useful. There's also another hidden thing. Clearly.
The thing is we can't get all 3 arrows to point.
But we might be able to get...
Nope. Still, though.
Can we eat any of the oranges or apples off the tree?
Does not seem likely. Oh, that's fine.
Alright, well.
Library.
The library, yeah. Did we check out a book?
We did Swimbird last time.
We've done the Architectural Digest and the Swimbird. Let's do Pump System User Manual. The wine cellar?
Wine cellar.
We actually haven't been in here.
Family crest. Clock and lock.
That is a K, but we already knew that. Or that is the C. Got us a coin. Nice.
Coin and 3 gems. Not bad. Alright. Do we... With the amount of steps that we still have...
We should see what the chapel has in store for us first, I think.
Wait, we've been to the chapel. Do we want to go to the...
Do we want to go up from the chapel, or do we want to just go straight for the antechamber?
This will put a bunch of keys in the conference room.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go... Let's do that. It's gonna do the thing. Let's go collect the keys, and then we'll unlock all the stuff in the Oh, and every time we draft the thing, instead of spreading them in the...
Yep.
Worth.
Alright, do we unlock all of these, or... Oh, plain and pain.
Yeah, we have those.
There's no telling what's in any of them.
Yeah.
They're just normal key stuff.
Is there a numbering system or anything?
Nope. So we basically trade keys for might be.
Yeah, let's open like 3 of them. And...
Alright.
Anything on the lower shelves?
Treasure map. We have the shovel.
Yeah, we do. That is going to be in rank 6, room 2, which we might already have. Yeah, it's the billiard room. I say let's use 2 more in a couple of other spots and save the rest of the keys. Don't you?
Here, 2 more.
Nada. Nada. Okay.
Alright.
Do we want to just see what the next room is?
We got gems for days.
Use the aquarium now?
Sure.
Because the aquarium counts as every color of room, it counts as a dead end as well.
We're at the top. Bedroom?
Or the office.
Walk-in closet's also not the worst.
Yeah, let's grab the walk-in closet, because we have a workshop we didn't use.
Key, more gems. What's the last item? Car keys.
The car keys.
Alright, so we have crates or something like that.
Some sort of box and some sort of glow or paint.
I don't know this one. I don't know this one. Do we need it?
Yeah.
Damn.
What even is that depicting? Like, what's the thing on the side? It's a cube. What's the thing? Is it an empty cube with a fire inside?
That seems... it looks more like an emblem of some kind.
Yeah, it looks like a shipping crate. Or a box.
This is some kind of art.
Crate and create.
That might be it. Art?
No, because crate is C-R-A-T-E. Create is just an E added on.
Okay.
Let's
write it small, just in case.
let's make a tiny E.
Boiler room?
Either the boiler room or the gymnasium. What would you feel like?
Let's do the gym.
Because it's already turned off, so it doesn't matter anyway.
And we might need the boiler room later. Because I don't see connecting pipes. Crowning Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pump room?
Commissary's not a bad idea either. We've got 21 coins.
We do, but currently we would have to get to it through the chapel. So, I say let's do the pump room, just so that we have access to it. Because I still don't know what happens if you raise the water level in the kitchen.
Also true. Let's fuck with this later. Interesting. Fuck. This is a dead end.
Alright.
We haven't done the vault.
We have not done the vault. You want to just do the vault?
Oh, but we don't have any vault keys on this room.
It's fine, we might find some. And then we have it.
Fuck it?
Yeah, do the room we don't know.
Hey, give us a die.
Because it is a dead end.
Sunday, November 15th.
Oh, it tells us the day!
Paint and pint.
Yep, we've got that one.
And then, yeah, we have the vault keys. We come in here and we open this shit up. That's
Wild.
fucking shiny. Okay.
Alright, we're going forward from the gymnasium.
Only option.
We need a straightaway.
Rumpus room.
Yep.
Hey, Zoltar. Sorry, Alzara.
Does he do anything?
We'll find out. But first, I'm searching the room. House on Hose.
Yeah, I think we have that one. Yeah, we have most of this except for the far leftmost. Now we have shitloads of money.
Yeah, we get the luxury room set. I can't move.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Right there.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
I know where it is.
A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Alright, sweet. Because I was about to dump all of our fucking coins on him. Alright, black cat, red flag. Great haul.
Yeah, because there's really not a, there's no better options there. Please be the right one. No. That means it's one of the other two. It's not necessarily the one that correlates. One of these three doors leads to the...
Mm-hmm. I was just really hoping it was going to be the one in the middle. Luck could be a lady tonight. Yes! Whew.
Okay.
Are you locked? No. Okay. Need to reroll.
Need to reroll. Wait, the commissary doesn't?
No, because it goes the other way.
Yep, okay, so we need to reroll. Mailroom.
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Bedroom. No items. And it's lantern and plane.
Yeah, it was,
It's F. Oh, white and light.
Yep.
We are in the antechamber. Right.
To continue up, you must
go down. That's the foundation. That's the key for the foundation.
Yep.
Gimme.
The basement key.
I'll be back for you. You're an elevator. I'll be back for you in a moment.
Alright. We need to go through the gymnasium, down through the chapel, through the conference room, to the foundation. So, straight ahead.
Take it right at the aquarium.
Yep.
Thank you, running shoes. Take my coin, I don't care.
Yep, and then straight through the conference room. There should be... Ooh, there's food.
Oh my god, there's food. We're going down. It's day 9. If we succeeded on day 9, I'll be pleased.
Yeah, me too.
Flex, Rainbow, and Killian aren't currently here to witness it.
Yeah, but there's always the VOD.
There's always a VOD. That is the entire reason we stuck playing.
A plane and...
Alright, this fucking thing again. But this would be the thing for this room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fly...
That's gonna bug me.
He's painting. He's painting what looks like a globe.
Mhm.
Other than something like plane, fly,
Light.
light, cloud, sky.
Yeah, I've got no friggin' idea on this one. It's like globe, art, brush, create, continent. Earth and E-Earth? That's annoying. You know what I'm gonna do? We'll snap a picture of it, and we'll fuck with it later.
Yeah, that's fair.
Open the picture. Thank you.
Not gonna lie, this one stumps me a little.
I might just send it to Rainbow and Killian later. Right, we need the passkey for that. Welcome to the basement.
Okay.
We're gonna be blocked off.
There we go.
Alright, so we need the boiler room to power something because the struts are over there for it.
Yeah, but at the same time, we can't get anything on this level, so... Alright, this will open up the way so that we can go back and forth easier.
Just making sure I haven't missed anything before I do that.
What's on the back wall?
So far, it looks like just bricks.
Hmm. Ooh.
I see, said the blind man.
Is there... Ooh.
Cookie room's insane.
That looks like the other side of the secret garden, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Same brick wall, same rough outline. Then again, the brick walls are everywhere, but...
I feel like we did see this somewhere. I don't think this was specifically the Secret Garden one, but we did definitely see a shape like this.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Here's the thing. How do we... Okay, I can't put you.
Oh, we can push this.
There's a butt on the wall near where we came.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do. Hello. This gets us back here. Aha! And then we need to...
Yeah, we'll need to do something else.
Probably the other cart. The one that we had to move. Probably not this one, actually.
I'm mostly just trying to get it out of the way, but we'll probably need it down there later.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that actually what we need is the one that's, that we were moving to,
There's a downstairs.
Aha! Ooh, what's that to our right? Pipes, pipes, pipes.
Oh, yes, man. 100 bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m.
Okay. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m.
So the north lever is underground. So it's somewhere down here. East lever's in the Great Hall. That makes sense. We haven't opened all the doors. South Lover's in the greenhouse. That one's broken.
Yeah.
And we pulled the west.
Yeah. And the north lever is right here underground.
And the north lever is how we opened the last room. Just in case. I feel like I remember that one, but just in case.
Yeah.
Hello. What do you say?
North of Reservoir.
So it may not be in this room. So we don't need to go in that direction. We need to go this way.
We line up the... It takes all three.
That makes sense. I did my job correctly, we should just be good.
Then we just push this one up against it so that it's solid.
That's tough too.
And that should be one straight shot.
Button, who's got the button?
Button. Yeah,
I couldn't tell that was like actually a gap.
the
or-
reservoir.
This is the reservoir. Alright.
And that, oh,
I can't tell which direction north is. But that is a thing. This is the mine shaft. Let me just shove this bitch. No? No, you know shove? Damn it. Because once that goes through, it'll open the thing on the outside. We have an easy way down here.
so can we go out to the reservoir?
We need to drain it. Also, I can't tell which way is north.
I'm gonna assume that's north. What is this? What the fuck is this?
Alright, so this is the family home, right? Granddad, what the fuck were you into? Because our uncle was eccentric, but like, this is a family home. Granddad was also buried here. Turn.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is there a way to get anywhere else?
Not this.
Like, yeah, once that's there, there's nothing we can do, right?
Nope. Okay.
So how are we...
Step one is we rotate this again and we check all the other things. Take a couple of rotations.
Okay.
Eventually, some configuration has us come out of there and into there, or from the lantern.
Probably from the lantern. So then this...
We're at the lantern.
Hello.
The mechanarium has one door for each gear room in the house.
Yes?
Alright.
Okay, so the reservoir, the dock is on the north side. The boat was on the south side.
So 9 is to the north lever.
The catacombs are also.
Excavation tunnel.
Yeah, we came from the basement.
Fountain entrance. So draining the fountain lets us come in. Alright. Minecart's here for. Tomb entrance.
Number 2 is a concealed entrance. That's the...
So when we go back to the tomb and do the thing, it'll open the door that'll let us into the catacombs. Which will then also let us into Torch Chamber.
Okay, well, let me take a picture of this whole fucking map. As this is, like, super fucking useful. Holy shit. And the 9 is to the north lever.
Yep. Which is that way. So we have to go down that tunnel to open the secret room. Okay. That was mucho important.
Okay, so is there any other way we can go right now? I feel like this puzzle is not solvable. Like, that was the solution to the puzzle.
We're definitely gonna have to come back later.
Because that didn't allow us to change the orientation of this gear.
There must be a way from one of those two things. So that's the catacombs. But like, if it by default, because we had to rotate it, right? If it by default is coming from there, then we're set.
Well, actually, we can rotate it so that it's set up so that it's over there. So it looks like
That's a dead.
4 is the mine cart.
If we do that one,
That's right next to the... So that's the dead end there.
yes, that one's a dead end, and that one's a dead
The
end.
catacombs puzzle allows us to come in through number 4. It'll also allow us to come in through the middle one. Or that is the middle one.
Yes.
Sorry, that's the... Yeah.
I'm
So
thinking,
that's the one...
So here's my thought process. If we leave it like this, when we come into the catacombs, we can go to there. That one's the lifter,
And that will let us actually get onto something
which will
over
bring us
here.
to the spinner.
Yep. Okay, so now we need to go solve the catacombs puzzle.
Which means we need to leave, and we need to go to the tomb,
Yeah.
which we have the puzzle solution for that. It's
We also are going to want to drain the fountain at some point with the pump room.
Yep, because that is another entrance. Alright, so we didn't get one door, so we're not going to be able to get the full floor plan thing. Unless we somehow luck out and open the east door.
Yeah, if we find another key. Just a regular key.
Yeah, from here we go left, up. Because we're trying to go outside.
Yep.
So, billiard room, boudoir, workshop. We can fuck around with that now that we have some things.
Yeah, because we have stuff. I kind of wanted the sledgehammer and something.
Yeah, I was hoping sledgehammer and shovel, but we'll see what we got. Running shoes plus shovel. No.
Nope.
Plus magnifying glass. No.
Nope.
Is that the wife?
Just letting it. She's letting me know that we're on the way back now. We should. Is there a check? Where did we have the coat check?
Coat check is attached to Sugo Guard.
Let's take a moment to detour into the coat check and put the basement key in it. So we don't lose the basement key.
Fair.
Because that's valuable. That's more valuable than like...
Oh yeah, and also we're still near the billiard room, so we should do that.
Oh, what's the... What's the thing on the table? Is that a pickupable item? Yes.
Holy crap, it is. It's the battery pack. Battery shoes. Alright, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
But it'd be hilarious.
But what did you want to go do? Because we don't need to go back that way at all. The code check is through the dark room.
It is to the dark room. You're right.
Which is south through the den, and then we take the corridor over to the drawing.
Yeah, the last thing would be
the treasure map, which is in the billiard room?
Should be.
Okay, so yeah, let's head up to the billiard room real fast. If we get a key, we can actually progress in the house later. Though, to be entirely real with you, I just care about opening up the catacombs.
Yep. More money.
More money that we aren't able to spend.
Alright, to the catacombs.
Yep.
So we go this way. We do have the running shoes, that will probably save us a couple of steps.
Then from the den, we need to go left to the corridor.
Yep, because we're going to the code check.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just double check it, making sure. Oh yeah, we turned this on.
Hey!
Hey.
We're probably not going to have the steps to make it back, but you know.
Yeah, I care more about the catacombs in the final room.
I care about the checking the basement key so we don't lose it.
Yep.
Or at the very least, we know where it is and can find it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand that the antechamber will probably have it. Ooh, right. Foots. Feet steps.
Just to ensure that we get to the catacomb.
And then, do we have to...
We have the road and rod, yeah, we got it, sure.
We can't go through the kitchen.
Nope.
Oh, but we can buy all the food in the kitchen.
We can buy all the food in the kitchen, because we didn't get the commissary.
Left to the kitchen, I believe. No. Where are
Yeah,
we?
kitchen's off the Great Hall.
Right, yeah, we have to go straight down.
Oh yeah. If we find the sledgehammer, we can try that.
May as well buy all of it.
Nom. Nom. Nom.
Oh.
Get fucking fat off bananas. Like a gorilla.
Yep. Alright.
So number one was the hoe.
Yes. I have the full list.
In addition to comedy, that's also why I exclaimed it out loud so I would remember.
So first we need the gardener, the hoe.
Yep, specifically the hoe.
Which is, nope, it's to our left. Like, I have a pretty good idea of the layout, it's to the left. Yep. Or, no, it was there. Okay. That was the... Right, it's the pitchfork. Alright, we need the baker's peel.
That's this one.
Then we need the pitchfork, which would be here and to the left. The chimney sweep is next. The broom is the next one.
Room should be this one.
The jockey should be the next. And then finally the rod.
Convenient placement.
Alright.
Now I have to figure out whatever this puzzle is. Weird musical sting. Yes, I did just try picking up that spell.
That.
Hello, Lady Death. What?
We've already seen the full underground map.
So why is this? Love that A is just slightly floating off of the tear.
Yeah. Maybe it's because you could have brute forced this.
Maybe.
So what happens when you, What I hate is there's light coming in from above, natural light.
Right? Like, fuck you, Granddad. Alright. I understand that we need to go that way to progress, but that is tripping all of my alarm bells.
Yeah, no, it's the arrow. The big fucking arrow that tells us that this is a trap. But that should allow us to...
Okay.
Alright, so this... So we need to move the... Because we need to be... No, because we need to be able to get to it from the other side as opposed to this side. We can't get to it now that we've locked ourselves off, so we have to go through the other way. But I think we're going to need to have access to both and be able to loop around, which that now allows.
Here, torture.
Ooh, upgrade disc. This is just...
2-point streams. Is that on the other map?
No. So what is this thing in the center?
Nothing I can directly interact with.
Yeah. There's a missing map fragment.
Now we're on this side. So we should be able to use the boat to get across if it was one level below. Because you can't currently reach the boat, because I guess we're like Sonic the Hedgehog and just afraid of water. So this should be the fountain. Yep, that's the fountain. Yes.
Alright, so... multiple flooded rooms.
We need the boiler room and the pump room next to each other. It's the only way to truly drain the reservoir. We can fuck with other things, but we need the boiler room and the pump room next to each other.
Because if we move... The problem is that if we move this out to here, we might not be able to...
Yeah, so that's-
I think
or
we have to
just-
get back to the foundation and do whatever this puzzle is. We are locking it back up if you do that. Because what that allowed us to do is that if we go back to the foundation, we can then do a loop around. Because the minecart was blocking.
Right.
But that'll give us full access to both sides of the puzzle, which I think we will need to actually complete it.
Right, but I can't get through this door with a single way.
Yes, which is why I was going to say we pull this back and then we have to go back to the basement.
Back to the basement.
Yes.
Okay, okay. My bad, I was just
We are unlocking it so that we can actually do the basement puzzle.
We also have steps for days. Is there any other rooms that we need letters for?
So basically, we don't have anything. Most of 6 is a mystery, or at least part of 6 is a mystery. We're still missing a single letter in 7, where the Great Hall is.
Is it? That's the boudoir.
No, oh, it is the boudoir. Just didn't look. We're headed that way anyway.
Yeah, we have to go through it to get to everything else, right?
Yeah. Can we workshop anything? Probably not.
Probably not. Try.
We're here.
Nah, it's the same things.
Hmm.
Better pack magic. Better pack shovel. What?
Hey, what does it do?
Nah, it needs another thing.
Hmm.
Alright, battery pack and shovel was an electric shovel. Let's go through clock and time. Time and tie. M.
M is the, is number 7 too?
Should be.
We've got something wrong.
Well, if we get back to the vault, we'll be able to see. Because we have to...
Yeah, if we go there.
Well, we got steps for days. And given that the wife is on the way back home, this might be the only day we get to get.
Yeah, true. But let's see if we can solve that puzzle in the center now that we've unlocked. I feel clever. We also still don't know what elevator that calls.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, see, before we move past it, see if you can actually, like, use the empty keycard thing to... Oh, we pushed the button. It's behind us.
You're right, you're right. Sorry.
Alright.
So now, we go
Okay.
this
Loop around.
So now, what the original plan was, is we knock this,
That goes up.
we then get to knock this, which rotates,
And I believe that leads us to a...
dead end, but is anything here? No. Okay. So we're stuck here if we,
Unless we use a different... Let's line up the other one with us.
it's annoying that it only turns one direction. Sorry about that.
Confused.
It's okay, we have 2 avenues to approach the thing from. So now we can do some ducking. Alright, so this lifted. But if we
And
do
that-
that, we're stuck.
Then we're stuck and we can't actually...
There's nothing further up. Alright. So that one goes to the other spinner. Should we try that?
Yeah, let's try it.
It's not costing us any footsteps to be under here, right?
Nope. This is all the same room. And now we can get... No.
Yeah.
Nice.
The underpants.
Hello.
Alright, check this one. Oh. This is,
On the cliff face.
we saw that on day one, and we're like, what is that? Obviously man-made construction.
The moon. Well then.
Alright.
Room 46.
We have one key. Do we fuck with any of these doors?
Are they fucked with a bolt?
No. Fuck everything else for the antechamber?
For the antechamber. We did it.
I'm expecting the rug to get pulled out from under us.
Yeah, kind of same, but...
Okay. What happens when we rotate this one? It's just a normal rotate, right?
Yeah, it gives us... Is it going to set us up so that we can...
Honestly, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, it looks like it'll set it up so that we can go... Yes, actually, rotate it a couple times.
This is just moving us to the dead end, isn't it?
Oh, it does. Okay.
It's fine. Because we got here, which means we can get back.
Yeah.
All we need to do is do this.
And then we can just do a quick loop around.
To the antechamber. Wouldn't it suck to have like 5 steps after solving that puzzle?
Yeah. I was thinking very similarly.
But we've got 70 steps.
We're getting there.
We're getting there today, hopefully. Unless we need the silver key. Okay, from here, we go to the conference room,
To the chapel.
and then
Up through the locker room, aquarium, gymnasium.
anything new in here? No? Alright. Take my money, I don't care. I've got a date with Destiny. Do we have rooms?
We have a key. If we want to,
We might need it for this door.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. It could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies.
The alternate.
He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Day 9, we beat it. Hey, Rainbow, Killian, suck it.
Day 9! Then again, actually they might have already done this too.
I mean,
I think it sounded like they were just booting it up to mess around and
because like there's
fiddle
still a
with
couple
puzzles.
mysteries that we didn't fully solve.
Yeah, there are some puzzles we never actually solved. But
But as far as the objective of making it to room 46, day 9.
Day 9!
There's a trophy for doing it day 1. I've seen it in my YouTube recommendeds, and it's like half an hour long, and it's like day 1 trophy with commentary, and it's like I'm not gonna watch it obviously because I'm still playing this, but like
Yeah, there's still so much of the game. Like, we never figured out what the deal was with the vault.
yep. Well, the vault might have just had more money or more items in it if we had vault keys. We didn't figure out what the thing was with the red envelopes, which is what those letters sort of are responding to, because at the bottom of it, it's like, 8 gates open 8 safes, or whatever. 8 gates open 8 safes.
Yeah, that's basically what the message has been. Is
If we count small, because we have it as smil there, but small makes more sense.
small or smile.
If we count smile,
Something, 8 dates, crack 8 safes.
I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely some puzzles to do. We might.
4.
Probably a friend or a brother or a professor. Ugly bum. Alright. We might pick this up again next week and see if we can solve more puzzles and things. But welcome to Mount Holly, your new home. Damn it, we're missing 3 rooms. Because I know there's an achievement for filling out the blueprint.
Yeah, and we could have opened the Great Hall door and, seen what the last bit but we still wouldn't have been able to get to the one on the other side of the antechamber.
Yep. But still, this so far it's been blueprints. We might do more, but just screenshot that so I can send it to Rainbow and Killian later. Just to smug, just to brag, because I'm that asshole.
Brag. Look, day 9, we did it.
Day 9. We went ham.
We did.
We only did one day this stream. If I had known, I would have titled it differently.
Yeah, only one day, and I mean, we capped it.
Mm-hmm.
We made it there. We had no idea we were going to, but we made it there.
Yep. Alright, but I think this is going to be where we call it for today.
Mm-hmm.
We might do more next week to see about solving those puzzles. We'll have to decide that.
Yeah.
There might be another game on our docket. Who knows? Because next, either Sunday or Monday, I forget, is my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It's June 1st. So you know, I might get a new game for my birthday. I might want to stream that. So who knows?
But yeah, for now, this is just going to be us signing off. This was a lot of fun. Like, a lot of fun. That was a satisfying way to polish off a one-day day.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Take care of yourself. Remember to eat, stay hydrated, all that important crap.
And, don't worry.
We'll be at it again.